Hello everyone and welcome to today's exercise session. We'll be doing a range of motion workout to loosen up your muscles and your joints. This is a type of stretching that's low intensity and can be done seated or standing. The range of motion workout will help you improve blood flow and your mobility. Before we get started, we're going to do a quick check-in to see how you're feeling today. Please do not exercise if you are currently experiencing any of the following: injuries, aches, or pains, overwhelm or fatigue, dizziness or lightheadedness, shortness of breath, chest pain, discomfort, or tightness, if you have sternal precautions from an open heart surgery, a higher or lower blood pressure or heart rate than normal, a blood sugar of less than 100 or greater than 300. If you are experiencing any of the following, please watch, participate with modifications, or talk to your care manager or doctor. All right, let's go ahead and get started. If you have a watch available, you can go ahead and record exercise for today. Let's start with the neck stretch. We can tilt our head down and up slowly and carefully. Let's repeat this stretch 10 times, making sure to breathe out as we lower our head and breathe in as we bring it back to center. Make sure you're feeling okay as you move your head around. Breathing in deeply through your nose and out through your mouth. Next, we can do a side neck stretch. It's important to do this exercise slowly and gently so we don't strain our neck muscles. Tilt your neck to one side and hold for a moment, remembering to breathe. Then bring your neck back to center and repeat on the other side. We'll do this 10 times on each side, remembering to focus on your breath as we lean our neck and then breathing as we come back to center. Now let's do shoulder circles. We'll start by shrugging our shoulders up, pushing them back and lowering them down. We'll repeat this motion 10 times, and then we'll do the circles in the opposite direction. Bringing your shoulders up, back, forward, and lowering them down. This exercise helps to loosen our shoulder muscles and to improve blood flow. Great job. Moving on to a chest stretch. We can stand or sit tall and bring our arms up to our shoulders with our fingers behind our head. We'll want to open up our elbows out wide and feel the stretch in our chest. Then we'll bring our elbows back and repeat up to 10 times. Make sure to focus on pulling the elbows back as far as possible and keeping your eyes forward. Continue to pull in and out, breathing in deeply. Great job. Next, let's do a shoulder stretch. We can do this exercise seated or standing. We'll grab our hands together behind our backs and slowly lift them. If you can't grab your hands, you can just reach back. Make sure to squeeze your shoulder blades together and you'll feel the stretch in your chest. We want to do this stretch 10 times, breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth. Moving on to a trunk side bend. We'll hold our arms relaxed at our sides and lean to one side slowly. If you can also reach one arm over your head to deepen the stretch. We'll hold for a moment and bring ourselves back to center. Then we'll repeat on the other side for 10 times each side. Make sure you feel okay as you stand up and breathe in deeply in through your nose and out through your mouth. Couple more times. Great job. Now let's do a trunk twist. Seated or standing, we'll slowly twist our upper body to one side as far as it is comfortable. We'll hold for a moment and rotate back to center. Then repeat on the other side. Make sure you're just moving your upper body for this exercise and not turning your knees as you twist your upper body. We'll do this 10 times on each side, breathing in deeply and slowly relaxing back to center. Next, we'll do a front raise. We'll raise our arms up as high as we can with our hands over our head. We'll lower our arms back down and repeat. We can do this with both arms together or just one at a time, and we'll work up to 10 times total. We need to breathe out as we raise our arms and breathe in as we lower them. Now let's do a side raise. We'll raise one arm out to the side as far as we can and all the way overhead. Slowly lower the arm back down and repeat on the other side. We'll want to do this exercise 10 times, remembering to focus on the movement and take it slow. Continue to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And we'll repeat on the other side. Now we can move on to wrist stretches. We'll start with wrist flexion. Bring one arm out in front of you and point your fingers up towards the ceiling. Use the other hand to pull your fingers towards you slowly. We'll repeat this 10 times and then switch to the other arm. Just gently pulling your fingers back, hold for a moment, and then relax. And moving on to the other side, repeat 10 more times. Continue to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth as you feel the tension. A couple more times. After wrist flexion, we can do wrist extension. We'll bring one arm out and point the wrist down and use the other hand to pull your fingers towards you. We'll repeat this 10 times and then switch to the other arm. Now let's move on to the lower body. We can start with a leg extension. You can do this seated if you do not have good balance. You'll start by bending one knee and straightening the leg out in front of you. We'll want to do this exercise 10 times on each side, breathing out as you raise your leg and breathing in as you lower it. Let's move on to the other side. Continue to straighten your leg and then bending it backwards. Make sure you hold on to something for support if you need to help your balance. Great job! Next we'll do hamstring stretches. We'll step one foot in front of the other and lean forward, bending our back knee and keeping our front leg straight. We'll hold for a few seconds and then stand up straight. We'll repeat this 10 times on each leg. Remember to breathe and slowly sit up to make sure that you're feeling okay. A couple more times. And then we'll move on to the other side. Keeping our back straight, slowly leaning forward, and straightening up. A couple more times. Great job. We'll do a side lunge next. We'll stand with our feet wider than shoulder width apart and shift your weight from one side to the other. You can bend your knee and then push off the floor to stand up straight. Continue to move side to side for 10 times on each side. This exercise will help you get a little bit of strength in your lower legs and also is warming up your hips. Just a couple more times, you're doing great. Keep breathing, you're almost there. Great job. So next we'll do a knee raise. We're gonna lightly walk in place and bring your knees as high as you can. You can use your hands to pull your knee in. And if you feel unbalanced, you can try this seated, or you can hold on to something for support. Continue to drive that knee up as high as you can, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Keep going, you're almost there. Continue to stretch out your hips and your knees with this exercise. Last, we have ankle flexion and extension. This exercise is best performed seated, but it can be done standing. So sitting or standing tall, raise your toes off the ground and sit back into your heels. Then you'll raise your heels off the ground and go onto your toes. Repeat this 10 times, breathing in deeply and using a support to balance if needed. Continue to breathe and feel the stretch in your feet. Great job, that's all for today, so please be sure to stop your watch if you had that running. Thank you for doing the range of motion workout, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.